Next up in Group 2, Eoghan Flanagan and Ellis Younger. Eoghan, a black belt, 78 kilograms, has excellent leg attacks from the new school. Ellis coming in at brown belt, also 80 kilograms, a little bit heavier. Submission hunter from Northeast Jiu-Jitsu.
Both of them just trying to feel each other out, see what's going on.
Feeling out process early on here. And this is for grips, isn't it? Grips or leg attacks or single legs here.
Nice single leg. Brings Eoghan to the floor.
Eoghan now can work off his back. Looking to tie up 2-on-1.
Nice wrist control. He's going to use this to try and elevate or get underneath Ellis for his dangerous leg attacks.
Eoghan built a name for himself with his dynamic and well-rounded game, but most recently has looked to the dark arts, if you will, of the footlock game to take him to victory.
Ellis is doing well to try and keep those knee lines out. He's working hard to defend those leg locks.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, so it looks like they're repositioning back in the same position. I think Ellis's knee is out, so he's out of danger anyway.
So it's key here for the referee to remember that exact position because they're going to get restarted here. Now Ellis, you could argue he has an advantage because he knows he's got to pull that knee out, clear the knee line, and stay away from those heel hooks and feet submissions.
Yeah.
And is this a battle here for inside position, Yusuf, or what are they trying to achieve?
It is indeed. I think what Eoghan is doing right here is trying to isolate the leg, trying to suck his leg in between his in order to isolate, and then eventually trying to work the heel hook from here. But obviously Ellis is pretty smart and he knows what's going on from here. He's had to deal with a lot of opponents that are quite savvy with the leg lock. So yeah, he seems like he's pretty safe in this position right now.
And Eoghan Flanagan, kind of most well known for his win against Ross Nichols, submitting him via an armbar, Yusuf.
Yes, that was a crazy armbar, step over armbar, very similar to the Davi Ramos one from the ADCC. It's definitely caught Ross by surprise.
But Flanagan sticking to the leg lock game here, really trying to secure that inside position. Wise decision from Ellis to get back to his feet. But as you can see here, Flanagan straight to his back. He's basically looking to tangle up those legs and hunt for a leg lock submission.
Yeah, that's his area of expertise. So he's looking to trying to stick to what he knows, I suppose.
Flanagan looking to invert here.
Yeah, so he's got the reverse De La Hiva looking to enter in for some kind of a leg lock.
It's interesting to see get his feet on the inside position there. And when he gets his leg into that position, some call it the saddle, he wants to get his leg over the outside of his counterpart in Ellis, but Ellis doing a good job of fighting the feet there. And again, this is a battle of will and almost like a chess game. You're setting up your opponent to fall into these traps, and even if they escape that trap, there's another one set on the path that they take.
Absolutely, yes, but obviously the opponent is also very, very savvy to these leg attacks, so he's got an answer to every option there. So at this moment in time, anyway.
Flanagan again looking to just bury those hips down. Maybe if you're looking for the heel hook here now.
Yeah, it looks like the knee's safe again. Ellis manages to keep that knee line out again.
We see that quite commonly in the leg locks. When you get caught in a leg lock, they almost roll to out of bounds in a hope that they might potentially get stood up again like this, or at least then they have a couple of seconds to readjust and escape that position.
Absolutely. Obviously, rolling also defends the heel and it stops it from getting caught. So yeah, I mean, it has a, you know, it has a double benefit to it, I suppose. Oh, it's like Ellis is going for the back here. Going for a leg lock for his own.
Ellis briefly looking for the back, but I mean, O'Flanagan does a great job of inverting over the back of his shoulders and just nullifying that position. Ellis is forced to disengage and then re-engage again. O'Flanagan looking to set up the saddle briefly there, looking for the berimbolo to take the back. There's such a leg entanglement here, but this is a battle to gain control of the inside of the leg, potentially the saddle here, and to put pressure on the ankles.
Yeah, it's kind of a 50-50 position there. They're almost on each other's back, but obviously neither of them managed to get there.
Ellis now looks like he's breathing quite heavy. Flanagan's putting up a frenetic pace here in these leg lock attempts. I love the way he disengages. He hunts the leg when he notices it's not there. He disengages and looks to invert again.
Ellis going for the same back take again. Looks like he wants to try and isolate the arm. Trying to work the Kimura maybe.
Ellis very varied in his attacks. You don't know if it's an armbar, if it's a triangle, or we saw the Kimura he switched to there. He's really throwing up every submission in the book.
Yeah, totally. He's got a very classical style, Ellis. One thing I like about him that he's got a variety of different areas where he's very, very competent at.
And Ellis, a brown belt IBJJF Nogi champion in 2019, so he's been here before. He understands the rule sets in the submission series, and we have extra points for those that are hunting the submissions early on, and at the end of the round, if it goes to the judges, they'll obtain the points and they'll be put into the leaderboard. So we go to a judge's decision here. All three judges score for Eoghan O'Flanagan, and he's going to move on to the next round.
So that's 35 points in the bag for Eoghan. Nothing for Ellis.
And check out the replay here, the single leg. And it almost seemed like O'Flanagan accepted this position because he wanted to be off his back. He was constantly threatening submissions. Attempted the heel hook there briefly, but there's the attempts from Ellis to look for the back. And Ellis was in a spot of bother, but he did a great job of escaping these positions and clearing that knee line.